Alright, so I had told y'all I was gonna tell y'all about the story about Miss Ryan, you heard me? The teacher that had saved me that day when dude that, you heard me, bop, punched me in the back. And for the record, cause I don't think I had said that in the video. Man, listen, yeah, when he punched me, I fell to the ground. But bruh, I swear on everything, son, it did not hurt. Like it sounded off and I fell to the ground, all that. But dog, I swear the lick was so soft, son. It was like that boy fist was like a pillow. You hear me? Cause like he big, but it wasn't all muscle. You hear me? So like he had them little fat knuckles. It was like pillows. You hear like y'all see my knuckles bone. You hear me? So like when he hit me, I guess it's cause I was always small, and so I guess when he hit me and all that, I fell to the ground. But it didn't hurt. It didn't hurt. You hear me? But anyway, tell y'all a story about Miss Ryan, bro. I think this my 4th or 5th grade year at Schaumburg, you heard me? And dog, Miss Ryan was this cool white lady, son. I'm talking about really cool, sweet lady, bro, real talk. You heard me? Everybody loved her, son. So when this shit happened, nobody couldn't understand. Like that lady was hurt, son. She was really hurt. Like she couldn't understand it why any student would want to kill her. You hear me? And it's crazy because one of the dudes that had that was a part of it, I really used to rock with him. You heard me? It was this dude named Brandon, son. This nigga named Brandon, and the other dude was this dude named I think his name was Louis or Louise. It was either Louis or Louise, or one of them, Louis or Louise. You heard me? Like he looked at black, but he had that curly hair, so you could tell like he had some kind of Hispanic in him. You did, Latino, whatever you want to say it. You could tell he had some of that in his bloodline or whatever. You heard me? And so he had got transferred to that school that year. You did, so he a new student or whatever like that. And it had been about, I could probably say it had been about 5 months he done been there, right? And so, like I keep on saying, cause I really mean it, but this lady Miss Ryan was so cool, bro, so sweet, dog, like for real, bro. And but this nigga here, like, I guess it was cause he was a new student, he was trying to, find his way or whatever. I don't know. I really can't tell you. But he'll always be doing different shit like making noise, talking when the lady say, like he'd be quiet. There's always rude, there's always doing shit, right? And so this one day, well, hold up. Well, no. Yeah, I could put that. Let me keep on. So anyway, this one day, you heard me, he asked to go to the bathroom, right? And she tell him no. She like, it's only a few minutes. You could wait. Like it's probably was like 2 or 3 minutes before we change classes. No, matter of fact, before it was lunchtime. I'm lying. It was before it was lunchtime. You heard me? It was like 2 or 3 minutes before lunchtime. So she like, you wait, cause like I said, dude always giving her a problem. You heard me? So like, I don't blame her. I wasn't shocked. Like I don't feel like she was down bad for telling them, you could wait. Cause I mean, like you always causing problems anyway. You probably were trying to do something sneaky anyway. So she told him just wait till we go to lunch or whatever, right? So he hooked up with the dude Brandon, and cause that's what I was about to jump to that to let y'all know how they formed their relationship. Cause how they formed their relationship, son, in this day and time, in this temperature, I would have swore that they was like, it would have been called gay. Like that shit was gay, son. Like when dude first got to the school, bro, like I said, me and Brandon, we were cool. It would be like me, Brandon, this nigga Ray, it'd be this nigga me, Brandon, this nigga Ray. Fuck, what was that boy name? Fuck, whatever his name was ain't important, you heard me? But anyway, we all used to click up. We all used to hang together, son. And like, just doing different shit, right? And so when this nigga come, I'm talking about, I really don't know. Like, I really don't know. Like, they just really started hooking up. You always see them sitting together. They always together. And I don't know hating shit, but it's just like, what the fuck? You hear me? But anyway, they hook up, and I guess they had formed this little plan. You hear me? Like, since she didn't let this nigga go to the bathroom, that he was going to kill her, right? Crazy, right? I'm talking about crazy. And the fact that Brandon went along with it, like, just even more crazy. Like, why? She didn't do you nothing. You hear me? Nothing at all. But, like I said, I don't know if he talked them into it, forced them into it, because that's the only thing I can see. Like, he was scared of that boy and told like, you better help me or something. I don't know. But they form a plot to kill her. Same day at lunch, you hear me? So she always had a can of Coke that'll sit on her desk. And she always will pop that sucker. You hear me? She'll pop that sucker before she go warm her lunch. You hear me? She'll put the paper towel over the Coke. You hear me? And she'll sit like I think it was an apple. She sat on top the paper towel on top of the cold drink can, right? And she went to go warm her lunch. Normal routine, you hear me? So this nigga had talked Brandon into helping him poison her. You hear me? Like, real shit. It's crazy. So while she gone warm her lunch, him and Brandon go back into the classroom, take the apple off, take the paper towel off, and they pour Windex, you hear me, in her drink. You dig? Put the paper towel back, put the apple back, like, like nothing ever happened, right? And they leave out the class. But as they leaving out the class, like, you heard me, Miss Ryan coming out the lunchroom. You heard me? I think they call it something different, but y'all know what I'm saying. She coming out the lunchroom from warming her food, but headed back to the class, and they, so, like, she probably saw him, cause I wasn't there to see that part, but I mean, I can imagine that she saw him and was like, what are y'all doing? Y'all supposed to be outside or whatever like that, right? So she go to eat her lunch or whatever, and she took a sip of that motherfucker. And I knew this because she told us, you hear me? Like, she took a sip of the drink and just like, phew, go to spitting that bitch out like, And that's when these stupid niggas had some of the Windex like spilt on the floor and a little bit on the desk, you hear me? And so when she had tasted it, she looking and all that, and she like, oh my God. You dig? And stupid niggas ain't even screw the whole top back up. So, she had to put two and two together, whatever like that. And they called the police, you hear me? And she was like, they tried to poison me or whatever like that. And she like already knew it was them, like I guess from seeing them, coming from the classroom or whatever. And so these stupid niggas actually went to jail for this shit, like, you hear me? And Miss Ryan, they checking out, got the ambulance there and all that. Everybody's like, Lord, like, we couldn't believe it. So I'm talking about really, like, mad with these niggas. We like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all, bro? Miss Ryan, son? Like, how? Miss Garibaldi, not Miss Ryan. Yeah, so, I mean, just what was the point of that, bro? Like, what was the point of that? Brandon, really, what was the point of that, son? You was a good nigga, son. You hear me? I remember you and Durant, man. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all about that when him and Durant got in that fight. But anyway, you hear me? Like, what was the point in that, though, bro? Like, dog, I don't care how young you is, you gotta have more sense than that, bro. Like, that just had made no sense, bro, for real. So, any kids that's out there, bro, listen to me, my nigga. Don't be trying to kill your teacher over no dumb, like, come on, man, get out your feelings or whatever, bro. I don't know. But I hope none of y'all kids ever do nothing stupid like that and try to kill your teacher and find up going to jail. Cause I don't know if they gave, I don't know what charge they gave, but it still was just pointless for y'all to do that, bro. And then if you is gonna do it, bro, clean up your tracks, bro. Y'all have all the evidence. Y'all was goofy. That was so goofy, bro. I don't know. But man, bro, shout out to Miss Ryan, bro. I don't know if she's still living or whatever, but shout out to you because you was a good teacher. Real nice, sweet teacher, bro. I ain't lying. Shout out to Miss Ryan, bro. And fuck you, Louis or Louise and Brandon, bro. Y'all was some flunkies. I'm out.